Hey everyone, and sorry about the long start there, but here we are, and I am ready for Dragonflight. So, a new expansion finally. Yeah, so I haven't streamed World of Warcraft before, so you guys are probably really confused. Well, I shouldn't say never because I did do it the other day for the very first time. So yeah, that was the very first time I streamed it. And I had fun, and I think that's the point. The point is to just sort of have fun and make the content that I want to do. So that's what I'm going to do here. And not to worry, anybody who's wondering about Hitman 3 content, I'm not going to like stop doing that or anything. This doesn't take over. So don't worry about that. What actually happened was, believe it or not, the long start there, I was actually fixing some things, making sure everything was running, because believe it or not, I was playing Hitman 3 earlier, and I actually left it running. It was literally running this whole time while I was running WoW and getting things set up. I'm not, like, it was literally running in the background. I totally forgot that I just alt-tabbed and left the game running somehow. I don't even know how it happened, but yeah, so not to worry, I am still playing Hitman 3, and it's just that this is getting added to the content list. So here we are with a new expansion, and I'm actually really excited to do this because we have a new class, which is also a new race, and I like that. I also like the fact that we have a new questing area because I love... that's what I love to do. I love to explore the map. I love to explore the world in general in World of Warcraft because it is just so well done, and it's so cool and unique, I guess, would be the best way I could put it. Now, I did sit there on the screen for a while, so it may be the case that I have to restart, especially after leaving Hitman open. Oh my gosh, that was ridiculous. I was actually playing WoW too. So that's probably why this is doing this, so just give it a minute here. I may have to just sort of quit the game. But anyway, I was playing a little bit, so I have the quest that we need, and we just finished the last stream that I did. We finished the questing area, like the main. I'm just gonna quit. Like this is, I don't think it's actually working. Yeah, I think it's done, you guys. That was my own bad that time. Yeah, I know. Play now. It's telling me play now. Dragonflight live. Play now. That's what I'm trying to do. Shut up. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Shit happens. I honestly expected some sort of wait time too, but like apparently it was all automatic and instant this time. So apparently there's no, like, if you were in game you were fine, but I of course logged out, so now I'm probably gonna have issues, right? Oh, this is ridiculous. Maybe I'll have to delete my internet cache folder now because I did that. Right. This is ridiculous. Yeah, this is crazy. I can't believe it's doing this. What the fuck? It was working fine. It doesn't even say that I'm playing it. It says play. Oh my god. I think I have to delete my internet cache folder. And now it's running twice. Oh my god. Give me a second here, guys. You hear that? The game's literally running right now, and it shouldn't be because I closed, yeah. I literally closed BattleNet. What a piece of garbage. Piece of garbage. Just kidding. It's only a piece of garbage if after I exit the app and restart it, it still does it. And then we're gonna just leave it like this. We're gonna leave the stream live like this on the channel if it proceeds to never work. Because this is pretty bad for this to happen at launch. I actually had an issue where I couldn't quit the game either. When I was playing, I hit log out like 2 separate times and nothing happened. It just like left the menu both times. And then I hit exit game and it left the menu too and didn't do anything. And then like a full like minute or 2 later, it actually quit. I'm gonna give it a second. I'm just gonna give it 1 second here. Here, let me do a change realm. Okay. Hopefully it works. I think I have to delete my internet cache. Yeah, it's totally broken, guys. Fun stuff. Okay, so this is because this is them. This is how bad it is. I think if you were playing the game when it launched, you're fine, but if you tried to launch the game, you're not. Because I was fine until this. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to delete my cache folder here. Give me 1 second. And like I said, we're gonna leave it like this if it's like this, because this is ridiculous for this to be like this on the launch. I'm sitting here deleting cache folders. That's just fucking stupid, in my opinion. It's just like a couple of those other games that I tried that just flat out had all these problems as I'm doing them, you know. So I like how, like, every time I Google something, how to do something, it always tells me to go to these folders that don't fucking exist. Like, does anybody know where the fucking WoW cache folder is? Because this is fucking stupid. I'll be right back, guys. This is fucking stupid. It's just not working. So basically what happened was I was playing. It was fine. And then when I went to launch, It's not fine. And now we can't launch. It's just stuck being frozen. And on the launcher, I wish I could show you this. On the launcher, it just says play. It doesn't say that it's launched or anything like that. It has it so that I could literally launch it a second time if I want to, which is actually what I did. So give me a second. This is fucking stupid. I hope this works because it was working just fine. Like I said, we're gonna leave it like this. If it doesn't work, full exposure, because this shit should work. To have this issue at launch is bad for them. So after like a long time, this is what happened. After all that waiting, this is what happened. Okay? So I'm not sure what exactly they think they're doing here. Okay, but this is disaster. This is complete disaster for their Dragonflight launch. I'm not the only one either. It's all over their feed. So like when I Google it, it's actually like there's so much traffic, it's hard to like look up. There's like so many people looking this up right now, I think, that are trying to like log in and actually play. So like I said, if you were already in the game, I think you were fine. But if you left and now you're trying to get back in, I think you're probably having this issue too. So I'm going to close the app one more time. I'm going to delete my cache one more time. It's unfortunate that I have to do that. And realize it's probably not really going to matter, okay? Like, that doesn't really make a huge difference if it's, you know, that the server's down. So what this was they were not prepared. They should have been, and they weren't. This is the server's being crashed, basically. I really should have just stayed in the game, I guess. I'm being penalized for trying to make the game run better. You know, like basically all I wanted to do was make sure I logged out, refreshed, and everything. And no, really, I should have just stayed in the game. It's unfortunate. This is where it gets stuck. Right here. Let's just kind of sit here. It's disappointing. Very disappointing. I've been waiting for this. And it sits here endlessly. And then eventually it says world server down. The only thing I have left to try is I'm gonna try just a reset in general. I've actually spent most of the day fixing, you know, updates and Windows issues and driver updates and things like that, so that way I would be ready. And I was playing, as I said, I was playing just fine. And then as soon as I get on the stream, I even had the quest to do the new area, but I wanted to log out so that I could start the stream. I just generally don't like to start it like as I'm in a game, but wasn't thinking, oh, it's WoW, you know, it doesn't really matter. This is stupid. They weren't ready. The servers are just full. They weren't ready. And what's crazy is there's no queue. Like, why the hell why am I not going into a queue and being like to wait to being put in the game? You know what I mean? And then it just says that. It's not down. Like, why would it be down? This isn't a failed. That's not what this is. That's not a failed login. That's not what that is. That's a. I'm joining the server. Ridiculous. So if that's what they're trying to say that is, they need to be more specific, because I really can't stand the wording there. We are currently in, it's like may result in slow or failed login attempts. Okay, so I'm already logged in. I mean joining the server, connecting, failed connecting attempts, because like that's very confusing. You know, the way that's worded. And I just really have no idea now at this point what's going on, because that's confusingly worded. So let's look here. Let's change realm. Yeah. So it's the authentication. Like that's what it is. They're wording it really stupidly. This is really unfortunate, guys. Really, really unfortunate. This is really, I was really looking forward to this. But yeah, like I said, they are aware, because it was being flooded. Like I could tell, because I couldn't even load the thread. Like it was sitting there trying to load, and it just endlessly trying to load the thread too. But like the website loaded fine, and Google loaded fine, and like I have Chrome. Like I always have my browser open when I'm streaming, obviously. So like it's like obviously it's fine, and I'm streaming just fine. The internet's okay. But this is on their end. It's almost as if they're trying to act like, oh, we don't know what this is, you know? But I think they know fully what this is. I think they were not prepared for the amount of people that were going to come and play this on launch, and they should have been. You know, it reminds me of some other things that happened too. So I ordered this, okay? And they were supposed to let me know when it was shipped. Nope. Didn't happen. I got absolutely no email of indication of when it was going to be shipped. I also sent a support ticket saying, hey, can you let me know? Because I feel like you're not going to let me know, because I feel like there should have been an update by now, because this was after November 1st that I just didn't receive any emails. And nothing, no answer to the ticket, nothing at all. And then I just received it. It just like showed up on the doorstep like a few days after. I want to say it was like November 4th or 5th, something like that. It was like just like a little bit into November. But the point was, they said they would let us know when, they said they would email when it was shipped, and it just did not happen. So it's clear to me that some of the checks and balances within the company still need to be addressed as far as you know, how they had launched new expansions. This is a big one for them. I have a test. Let me see something here. Yeah. Yeah, looks like most people are having issues. Looks like a lot of people are having issues. I don't... Out of all of my friends, one of them's on. And I think that he's on because he's aware of the issue, right? Don't log out. Jeez. We're gonna wait a little bit. I mean, I won't commit to just being like, all right, screw this. If they can fix it quick, then we'll give it to them, right? But if they can't fix it quick, then we're just sitting here. I mean, I've already been sitting here good half an hour waiting for this. So that's kind of a little unacceptable. It launched at 6, so they need to get this fixed soon. It seems like it's smoothing out a little bit, but I don't know. Hard to say. I also know for a fact like I know this sounds crazy, but like on the Blizzard launcher, when you play the game and you click play and you're in the game, you shouldn't be able to alt tab and see the play button and click it again. Like that's a problem. You should not be able to do that. It should say like game launched or something like that. Like something like that, you know? Playing game or something. Like it's grayed out. Generally, you just can't click it. Right now, I can see my button. I can click it. And earlier, like I said earlier, I actually opened 2 copies of WoW by clicking the button. So, and I googled that as earlier when I was googling the other thing too, and apparently that's a known issue that they just haven't fixed. So we're back to stuff like that. Do better. So what we'll do is we will go through the collector's edition and all that. And if we haven't had a resolution by the time I'm done satisfying the urge of going through the collector's edition, then I'm just gonna say screw it, because I think that this should be something that should be so quick to fix, and it shouldn't even be an issue, you know. I'm gonna do a. See, man, it really shouldn't do that. It really shouldn't say play when I quit the game. Like, I should see it grayed out, at least for a second, you know what I mean? Like it knows it's launched the game, you know? It seems strange. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try running BattleNet Launcher as an administrator. Like, just for the heck of it, you know? Because sometimes doing that with Windows can help fix certain, you know, things with corrupt files in Windows, if that would be causing it. So it does still say play, like I could hit play again if I wanted to, but alright. I was just giving it a second here. Here we go. Ease work. That error message that's sitting there, like I've seen that plenty of times before and have been able to log in no problem. So really hope this is not an ongoing issue, because the last time I submitted a Blizzard ticket, I'm not making this up, it took 43 days for them to answer it. 43. And their answer wasn't very good. So if I can't play this product because Blizzard's having a large amount of tickets, that's not my problem. You know what I mean? It's the sort of thing where it's you buy a product, you expect to be able to use it, you know. Doesn't look very good, does it? And I know there's lots of you on my channel specifically too that are probably watching this wondering, hey, do I even want to think about playing WoW? You know, like, is WoW cool? Or some of you probably have never played WoW, specifically on my channel. So this probably isn't very good, you know, because that's the idea, is that I would love to be able to expose World of Warcraft and what I love about it to a whole new set of audience. You know, it's just a whole new group of people that maybe have never played it or just have had a bad opinion of it because of stuff just like this. So doesn't look good. Let's try to log into somebody else and see if that fixes it. That would be really dumb, wouldn't it? It would also not surprise me. Like if it was character specific. Wouldn't surprise me. Thankfully, I do have more than 160, so if that's the case, hopefully be able to play some Dragonflight quests. But I don't know that that's really going to be the case. It had me for a second there. It fooled me for a second. I think this is just screwed. Alright, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to do a reset. I know I said I was going to go through the collectors. I honestly just, I really just honestly want to see if this is some sort of issue with you know, maybe I just need to reset Windows. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I don't know why, and I don't know how to explain it, but, you know, of course, sometimes when things launch, you know, and you're having a constant active internet connection, just like in Hitman 3, you know, when you're playing, sometimes things get a little weird, like, you know, just constant internet connection. So when I was playing earlier, the expansion launched, and it was a constant connection sort of thing, and it just happened, and it was pretty smooth. I didn't even notice anything, except that the quest popped up a few minutes after 6. So it was pretty flawless. So I think probably maybe what happened is, since it was flawless like that, that caused some sort of issue as soon as I logged out and tried to get back in again. Now it's trying to read those files and doesn't quite understand them because Windows never actually registered those files properly because they happened while I had the game open, if that makes sense. And things don't quite work the same way while you're running a game, while you're running an executable that takes a certain amount of processing power. Things don't quite work the same in Windows anymore with cache and stuff like that when your files are cached in memory. Things just don't work the same. So yeah, that didn't help. You know, it could very well just be that that's causing the issue and I need to do a Windows reset. If that's the case, good, fine. I'd be happy to do that and just move on. So if that's the case, I'm gonna do a reset. I'm gonna restart the stream. And we're going to try it again. But this is weird. No lie, this is very, very strange. But I won't end the stream because I kind of want to leave this up. I want to sort of, you know, be like, hey, Blizzard, what the hell? What the hell? After all this time, and you know what I mean? Because like, it's like all this time, all these people leave the game because of issues, because of things we didn't like, the changes that they made we didn't like, and all kinds of stuff. And now all these people are coming back, and then this is going to happen. That's not good. So I'm gonna do that reset, and then I'll be back. I'm not going to completely